Well, you know, we have childhood idols, and when I was growing up, my dream was to go to the Olympic Games. And when you think of Olympic, and you think of greatness, and you think of unbeatable and unstoppable, the name Dan Gable comes up. In fact, how many kids, and those of you who were pre-tall wrestlers, had a picture of Dan Gable from Sports Illustrated over their bed saying, every day when you get up and train? How many of you guys had that? Quite a few, okay? So when you think of the best, and you think of countless kids being inspired, we think of Dan Gable as not only a legend as an athlete, but also as a college coach, a competitor, and an Olympic coach. He was head coach at the University of Iowa, won 16 NCAA titles from 1976 to 1977. He was also famous for only having lost just one match his whole career, but then when he went into the Olympic Games, he beat everybody to death at the Olympic Games, and didn't have 1 point scored against him. And I remember to this day watching it. It was unbelievable. It was like everybody else was moving in slow motion, and he was moving at 10 times normal speed. It was just phenomenal to see. In fact, October 25th, 2013 is recognized as Dan Gable Day in Iowa. He became head wrestling coach in '76, and the dynasty began from 1978 to 1986. He won NCAA titles every year, 9 in a row. He has coached 152 All-Americans, 45 national champions, 106 Big Ten champions, 12 Olympians, including 4 gold, 1 silver, and 3 bronze medals. The Hawkeyes won 25 consecutive Big Ten championships, 21 under him as head coach, and 4 as assistant coach, and led them to an unprecedented 16 national titles. And there's a popular expression among the Iowans, and that is, Michael Jordan is the Dan Gable of basketball. Dan Gable. Sorry, Dan, I was wrestling with the metal. Sorry. He's got to wrestle his neck, so I'm not worried at all about putting this on you.
Appreciate that. You know, actually that one loss, that guy kind of hid behind the scenes, and he had a sneak attack on me just because I was doing too much of this stuff, not paying attention. You got to focus. If you get out of line a little bit, somebody can sneak up on you. But at the '72 Olympics, the Russians made their mistake because they vowed to beat me 6 months before the Olympic Games, and it became like world news. And so I had to figure out how to, it motivated me, and I had 6 months. It wasn't like a sneak attack. So kind of went back to when I was a kid, believe it or not. My junior high years, my high school years, I read a lot of muscle magazines, and I kind of went back for some more information and knowledge. And I found I can't remember what it was a workout like supersets. And I like that word super, you know, and so all of a sudden it was like 7 reps, not reps, but 7 sets of one exercise, and then times like 11 or 12 exercises. And I can remember starting to do that, but it took me a while to kind of work into that, even though I did it the whole thing the first day, and I was like done walking for about a week. But once I, you know, got on track, it actually helped me prepare for kind of the Cold War there, where the Russians were trying to beat the United States, and it was the match, and so I came through on that one. So that was pretty important for me. I just want to. I just want to thank everybody that's involved in this, and it's going right along with my effort right now, because you know sometimes you win 7 years in a row, have a loss. You go 10 years in a row and have a loss. You kind of get complacent a little bit, and just wrestling got a little complacent just not too long ago for quite a few years at their leadership level, and because of that, we were like up for like being ousted from the Olympic Games, and so we pulled together. We finally realized that wrestlers, even though we're individuals, we have to work as a team. We have to make sure that there's gender equity involved in it. We have to do a lot of things. So we finally band together and we actually won the vote pretty easily, but at the same time, it's culture kind of makes you go back to your own little thing. So it revived me, and I'm back working really hard to make sure that a lot of people are working really hard. So this honor here today, the International Sports Hall of Fame, goes right along with my with what I'm doing for the future with a lot of other guys and trying to create this team to make sure that wrestling not only stays in the Olympics, but moves back into the core sport of the Olympic Games, and also moves up the ladder to not only, you know, the 20 core sports, but also up into the top 5. And excuse me, you know, I don't ever say top 5 because I like number 1. And so, you know, the bottom line is until wrestling becomes number 1 in the Olympic Games, you know, I got a motivational piece right now, and this kind of fits into the whole thing that brings me back and makes sure that that I make a lot of news, because I don't remember looking out for a while and seeing these many cameras, so I appreciate that. Anyway, I really appreciate being associated here with Dr. Bob and Arnold and the rest of the inductees, so thanks a lot.